Over the last 100 years, the way we experience art has changed, but probably no medium has experienced more change than the way we experience films. But is this a bad thing? Does this mean cinema is dying? Or worse, does it mean it's already dead?
But what I knew as cinema is dead.
Let's start describing what a cinema experience is. You usually go with other people, maybe friends, family, or even your date. You've got snacks with you, you sit down, get comfortable in chair, and then the lights go off, the film starts, there is the sound system wrap around that helps you immerse in yourself even more, and everyone is now focused on the film projected on the big screen in front of them, ready to lose themselves in the movie. Of course, this looks amazing if you don't mention all the things that can ruin this experience for you. For example, the 30 minutes ads before the film starts, people using their phones, chatting, or chewing the popcorn way louder than normal, kids crying, and there is always a person kicking the back of your chair. I have to admit it, I don't go to the cinema that often, and nowadays lots of people are like me. Why is that? There are a few reasons. The first one is that we don't have to anymore. Back to the days, the only way to watch a film was to go to the cinema. But today, with the arrival of internet, it is all different. We can now comfortably stay home and binge watching Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and other 100 streaming platforms. Second point, we have way more options if you're streaming a film. If you're lucky, you have a cinema that's not too far from your house that shows a different independent or foreign film every day. But if you're not, then all you've got is a mainstream cinema that only plays the latest movies. Third point, watching a film at home is somehow safer, because if you don't like what you're watching, then you can just turn it off. Yes, of course, you can do the same at the movies by simply walking out of the theater, but it would just waste money and time as well, as you have to drive all the way to the cinema. And lastly, going to the cinema is quite expensive, hence it cannot be something you do frequently, if you consider that a ticket for one film is as much as a Netflix subscription for 1 month. In conclusion, the theaters are not going to disappear as you can come closer, but you will never reach the magic of the cinema in your own home. The energy you get from a movie theater experience is something you don't get being home watching something on your own. For example, if there is something funny on screen and you're at home, you may not feel the need to laugh out loud, but then you're in a theater and you hear other people laugh out loud, and so you give yourself more permission to laugh. At the same time, if there's something scary on screen, you can almost feel all the rest of the people in the room grasping tightly their armchairs, covering their eyes, making you feel more scared as well. Jordan Peele, a movie director, in 2017 directed the film Get Out, considered by many one of the best horror films of the last few years. He wrote this tweet: "By the way, Get Out isn't a Redbox iTunes movie. If you don't see it with the theater energy, you'll miss the full intended experience." So, to answer the above question, no, cinema is not dying, but it is certainly evolving, just as it should be. We should not be scared of the progress. Moving forward does not mean forgetting everything that was the past, because it's thanks to it that we can evolve. It is important to know that it's not about fighting the streaming platforms, but rather understanding how we can work together, because there is room for everyone.